You tried to trick me. You tried to get me in it. It didn't work. And I'm not talking to you, the viewers. I'm talking about my recording software because it tried its best to mess up. But I noticed about 2 minutes into this recording that the little bottom there wasn't actually working. So you tried your best to trick me. But I noticed, and now everything should be working just peachy. So luckily, guys, I managed to notice that my recording was going to end up being corrupted because my webcam ended up failing. So, which I guess actually isn't Camtasia's fault, so I can't be mad at that. I guess I should be mad at you, my stupid webcam. I'm sorry, you're not stupid. Please don't fail on me. I would be really upset if that happened again. But I'm actually really upset that that recording ended up not working. It seems like the best recordings are the ones that, I don't want to give Rock Smash to anybody on my team. It seems like the best recordings are the ones that end up failing, which is really kind of depressing because I thought the last video got off to a really good start, and it was just perfect timing with like what happened. I'm gonna give you Rock Smash. Oh yeah. It was just perfect timing with what had happened in the video that, part of me was like, well, do I try to like recreate that? I couldn't really plan on recreating it because it was all because of one of the stupid AI calling me on the Pokénav. So I was just like kind of at a crossroads, like, well, do I talk about this topic again? Like, well, it won't be the same if I just deliberately bring it up instead of it just happening like instinctively because of it just coming out of nowhere. So I was just like, well, what do I do? I don't know what to do now. It's like, do I just pretend that this topic never came up and like not tell you guys about this super energetic and probably really funny yet thought-provoking introduction that I had to this video because the stupid AI decided to call me? Should I tell you guys about that? I still don't know. Should I? You guys should tell me. Oh, it's obviously too late for me to tell you guys, but by the time the next video comes around, I'll probably have already forgot what it is anyways. Basically, it had to do with why in the world was the Pokénav and the Pokégear a thing? Like, who was sitting at home, like, playing Pokemon thinking, wow, I sure hope all these AI can call me someday and bother me with useless crap. Like, I really don't think, ooh, that's not a good combination for me, because you probably have Magnitude. Set him flashback to Mystery Dungeon when a freaking Numel with Magnitude destroyed my Cyndaquil. Do you have Magnitude? Oh, no, actually, I don't think you get Magnitude to, like, level 20. Anyways, but I know in this game the Pokénav also works as the Versus Seeker and has the town map and everything, but I really don't know why they added the call feature, like, with the exception of... No, I can't remember, like, one time when the call feature of the Pokénav is ever useful, and I believe that is only in Emerald, and is it? I don't think the... Is the calling feature in... Ruby and Sapphire? I don't think it is. I might just be crazy here, but I'm almost positive that like the part where you go out of the building and the dude comes down and is like, hey, Mr. Stone, no, I don't want this to be my Route 11. Well, it looks like our Route 111 encounter is going to be a level 14 Geodude. I was hoping to go up to the grass because I believe there's some higher level Pokemon there, but I guess that's not going to be the case. So Elghosteel is like perfect for trying to catch Pokemon because, wow, okay, you don't have a lot of HP. Did I buy Pokeballs? Did I buy Pokeballs? Did I buy... Thank you. You say, please, please. I just remembered my last 2 encounters with Pokemon. But yeah, seriously, the freaking calling feature in Pokemon is so stupid. And I know they still have that to a certain extent in Generation 5 with the Cross Transceiver, which apparently is not the X Transceiver. Apparently that X is supposed to stand for Cross, which makes absolutely no sense. But, I know they still have the cross transceiver, and I've actually tried using that before, and that is also just completely useless. So it's just like, Pokemon, why did you bother taking the time to program these things, which are 115% useless, when you could have put that thought and energy and, you know, money into something that people actually would have been proud of? But I just remembered I need to go get my random generator open, so I'll be right back. Okay, so the Pokemon we're going to be getting for this Geodude is going to be from box number 7, and it's going to be Pokemon number 10. Okay, wonder what that's going to be. So, yeah, Pokénav, Pokégear, why do they exist? I don't know. Why didn't they just give you the Versus Seeker like they did in Fire Red and Leaf Green? Life would have been a million times better, but no, they're just like, hey, we're just gonna freaking give you a stupid useless Pokénav and have people call you constantly, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, constantly just make you hate your life and make you hate other people. Like, I didn't hate people for a long time, and then all of a sudden freaking the Pokénav came into existence. Like, you gotta remember, the Pokénav was, or Emerald, or Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald were my like first experience. Well, Ruby and Sapphire were because I played Fire Red and Leaf Green before Emerald came out, but the Pokénav was like the game like saying, hey, welcome to the Pokemon world. Here's a bunch of people freaking calling you. Why? I don't know. What is our hatch for Geodude gonna be? Let's just move on from this horrid topic before I just rant about it. It's a Pidgey. Ah. Okay, what is its name gonna be? Box 7. Pokemon number 10 is Ace. Not as good of a name as some of the names I've had before for my Pidgeys. What is all my Pidgeys been? I've had Hugh. I've had Enzo. I've had, what was the name of my Pidgey in, I don't remember what the name of my Pidgey in, Forest Sky was, and I feel really bad about that. I remember when I caught it, I was, okay, you know what, people are going to complain I'm not going to level up the Pidgey, so I'll go do that. I'm really dumb. I was pressing A too fast when leveling him up, and I accidentally replaced Steel Wing with Gust, so good job, Hardy. I do have that Steel Wing TM, but I'm really frustrated with myself that I just did that. So whoever sent in Ace the Pidgey, you meant for him to have Steel Wing, and I'm just a complete dumbass, and I messed that up. So I am really sorry about that. If we ever get around to using Ace, I will promise to correct that by using my Steel Wing TM on that Pidgey. So just to try to rectify that, because I'm so incredibly stupid. I can't believe I just did that. And I just like, I gotta level him up, because like when I didn't level up Spore, the Shroomish, like people were like, Hardy, you didn't show him off, but you showed off all the other Pokemon, and then they made me feel guilty, because surprisingly I have feelings. I know, I was surprised too, and I was like, well, I need to make the people happy, the people need to be happy, the people are looking to me to make them happy. So I decided, well, I'll just show off the Pidgey. And in the course of showing off the Pidgey, I also happened to like deform the Pidgey and rob him of like what made him special, which is having Steel Wing, which is awesome for a Pidgey. And I would like, well, I don't think I ever taught Steel Wing to a Pidgey before, but every time I played through the Hoenn games, I always gave my Swellow, an amazing Pokemon by the way, I would always give, that is a bad combination, I would always give Swellow Steel Wing, because it was like, well, you have wings, let's make them steel, because that seems like something a cool Pokemon. Oh, we have our second evolution, SPB's evolving into a, you know, I really don't like, I'm probably gonna feel bad about saying this, but I really don't like Crocodile. I don't know why. I love Totodile. For alligators, okay. I don't like Crocodile. For something, I don't. Actually, Crocodile's the only middle evolution I don't like. In fact, Bayleaf and Cool Lava are my favorites of the Johto, of that line, of those lines. Oh, actually, this is Route 112, so we can still actually catch Pokemon in this grass. Well, in that case, I am super glad I found one in a rock, and Hardy was just feeling confused. And I'm sure some of you were nice enough to point that out. Just a few of you, just like I think 1 or 2 people I may have miscounted, were nice enough to inform me that apparently the daycare dude in Generation 6 turns around when he has an egg for you. I think it was just like 1 or 2 of you at most. I might be wrong about that. Or like 100. But I've been playing, I've hatched like over 400 eggs, I think, in all X and Y collective. I actually don't know what the proper number is. It might be like close to 500. But holy crap, there's a big spider on my wall. I'm going to take you guys for a journey. I want you guys to see this right now. Do you see this spider? You see this? Why are you there? Come here. Hey, you know, you know what? I don't like spiders. I am very afraid. Hopefully I put this back in the right position. I need to, why in the world do I have this? You know what? What? It's, oh, no, there it is. Hold on. I have no idea if it's dead. It disappeared for a second, and when I saw that, I was just like, I'm screwed. I have to sleep in this room, and I'm just about to die. That was terrifying. Oh my god. I don't even remember what I was talking about before. Oh, right, the breeding dude. I've never once noticed he turns around. You just, I don't know, why can't he just step forward? It would be so much more obvious. Apparently, I just killed that Numble. The spider! The spider caused me to kill. I completely forgot that was my encounter. Oh, I blame the spider. Man. I was like, wow, this Nummel's so much lower level than that other Nummel we faced. I wonder why. Oh, it's because it's a freaking wild Nummel, and I'm just a dumbass and completely forgot. I'm sorry, but yeah, I've never once noticed the guy turns around, and maybe it's just because like his model, it's not very obvious he turns around. I don't know. I was gonna go get Y, and I was gonna go open up my Y file and like see just like does he turn around. I trust you guys that he turns around, but like go and see him turn around. But I actually don't know where my Y cartridge is right now, and my X cartridge, or my X game, which is downloaded to this and took up my entire SD card. I should point out, like, I only had a 2 GB SD card that came with my 3DS, and that took up literally like all that, and Pokebank took up all but like 4 blocks on my SD card. So I really need to get a I also have Pokemon Troze, or the new Pokemon Troze game downloaded, but that took up my entire SD card, so I really need to get a new SD card so I can like I can catch Pokemon here, so I can Street Pass, because I really like Street Pass, and I had to delete my Street Pass data in order to download Pokemon X. Now I'm just like, was that worth it? I don't know. I don't know if it was worth it. I haven't decided if it was worth it. Do you want to risk using Nightshade on you? Holy crap, that was really close. You should just be able to be caught easy though, right? Okay, awesome. He was caught easy. I was a little worried he might be a little difficult, but now we are poisoned. I cannot forget that. I just remembered like the incident with, wasn't that Kuramu who was poisoned like way back in the beginning of the series? I think it was. That was, man, this place is just, poison is not good to Vulpix, and I really need to start thinking like, where am I going to get a Firestone? I need to start worrying about that, because I'm going to need a Firestone, and I have no idea where you get one in this game. You can't buy them in this game, can you? Because I know you could buy them in Fire Red and Leaf Green. They're in Celadon, like, hey, here's your Eevee. Hey, here's your stones to shove up your Eevee's nose. And if you knows what I mean, but sorry, I'm sorry. I don't know why I make puns anymore. You guys probably hate me. But what was I talking about before? Oh, was I talking about something before? Okay, I was talking about breeding, which led to me like raging about Pokemon X, which somehow led to me having a toxic Pokemon, which somehow led to me talking about Firestones, which somehow led to me talking about shoving Eevee or rocks up Eevee's butt, which somehow led to me recovering what I've been talking about. So that is how you Pokemon, guys. And for those of you who ever ask like, hey, ooh, Confuse Ray, oh my god, so many status moves I want. I don't know. I really don't know like what moves to have right now. I really want Confuse Ray. Confuse Ray Toxic could be really trolling. Yeah, I'm gonna give up Hypnosis. I'm probably gonna regret that later, but you know, we do have Spore. If we like really need to put things to sleep, we'll have Spore, who has Spore, which is a lot better than Hypnosis anyways, so I guess I really shouldn't complain. But yeah, for those of you who ever ask for advice like, hey Hardy, how do you like come up to things to talk about when you're doing your commentary, just literally say the first thing that comes in your mind. I guess not everybody has that kind of like ad-libby ability, and that's kind of a shame, because it's really, ooh, Secret Power. Do I have anybody that can benefit from Secret Power? We can't buy it, so I'll bother with this guy later. But I do want to go talk to the most confusing AI in all of Pokemon for some reason. When I was younger, I was tricked by this woman. I kept thinking, oh, if you kept staying here, then it'll like benefit you, because it's like, oh, do you like to rest? And then you click yes, and she'll heal your Pokemon. But then, oh dear, are your Pokemon still tired? Would you like to take another rest? You're supposed to click no, but I'm like, oh, if I rest again, will something special happen? No, it is literally just an endless loop, and I don't know why they did that, and why they didn't just have it say, oh, your Pokemon look refreshed, like it does when you go to your house. Instead, no, they put you in this death trap, where if you're not reading the text, and you're just matching A, you're not going to survive. Like, that is the end of you, right there, that moment that you got into that little trance. you're not going to make it any farther than that moment in your life. This is the end of you, okay? And I'm really sorry about that. I'm sorry this has to be the end of you, but this is like how the rest of your life is going to go, is stuck talking to an old lady who just wants you to take naps, and it's very, very confusing, and it's also very, not seductive. What is the word for when an old lady wants you to go into her bed? Suggestive. It's very suggestive, and it really scares me sometimes, the things that Pokemon like wants you to do. Oh, this is Route 113. We can catch dude. Oh, I kind of want to use a Spinda. Like, I've never really had a chance to use a Spinda before. Speak of the devil, and I know in Generation 6, I was doing a Wi-Fi battle in Showdown battle in Generation 6, just like a random Showdown battle, and I ended up getting a Spinda with Contrary on my team with superpower. Oh boy, that thing wrecked. I ended up getting like +4 in both of my stats, I believe, and it was over. Good game. Like, it couldn't, nobody was stopping the mighty Spinda and its +4 superpower and +4 return. I don't remember what other moves I had. It doesn't matter. Return and superpower just almost, yeah, wait, that's like, I think it also had maybe Feint Attack to hit ghost types, because this is going to say return and superpower hit like a lot of types except for ghost, and that would be countered by having Feint Attack, which I know Spinda can get. So maybe it had Feint Attack, maybe it had some kind of more powerful move I can't think of that was like coverage. I don't know, but Spinda Contrary is really good, and I never used, like, I don't know why I never used a Spinda in any of my Emerald playthroughs. Now I'm kind of hoping we hatch a Spinda, but at the same time, I'm almost positive there aren't any Spinda eggs, unfortunately. Like, I don't remember seeing any when I was going through all the boxes, and why did I go into you again? Why did I go into you? I know you guys can still, like, go look at the roster list, and I'm almost positive there's no, why did I use Shadow Punch? I am really confusing myself with this Spinda. There's no Spinda eggs, which is a shame, because Spinda needs to be recognized. Like, Spinda is love. Spinda is life. I can never look at Shrek again the same, and if you guys don't know about that, you're so lucky that you don't know about Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Like, I was just randomly browsing Twitter, and I saw someone like send a tweet that got like retweeted to the creator of that video. It's like, hey, wow, you made this is really awesome. I'm like, oh wow, this sounds really cool. So I went and watched it, and for the first like 30 seconds I was like, okay, what exactly is going on here? And then it happens, and I was just, what? No, please be ogre. No, it was so many nightmares. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's just, we had 2 Pokemon. We need to go hatch. I'm coughing right now. This is not the Shrek thing. Hold on. We get water. We need to go hatch Pokemon, so let's do that really quick. The first one we're going to do is box number 6, Pokemon number 27. So while we're going to that, I think I'm going to take a drink of water really quick. So 627. It's 30, 29, 28, 27. And we will put, we gotta put El Ghostio back in. Poor El Ghostio has just been like, oh, I gotta sit in the box while Master's exchanging with all these derpy eggs. El Ghostio, I love you. Next one is box 9, Pokemon number 25. Okay, I'm gonna remember the 627 and 925. That got really confusing when we had like 6 eggs to hatch at once, and I had to try to remember all the names. That was really horrible. So this is 925. I hope it's 925. I hope I didn't mix that up already. 627, 925. I can remember this. I can do this. So actually, I'm gonna leave you in the box for now. So the first egg we're gonna hatch is, I believe, the level 15 Slugma, who is 627, and he's going to be. Hopefully, I have no idea what I want right now because I'm actually really happy with my team. Never mind, I just got a lot more happy with my team. Yeah, Porygon. Okay, what is its name gonna be? It is 627 is Bolt. That's an odd name for a Porygon, unless I messed up this name too. Like apparently I did frickin' Snubbles. I don't know. Let's take a look at this guy really quick. I know he's supposed to be level 15. I will work on that later. He has... Oh boy. Psychic. He has Bolt Beam and Psychic. Oh, I'm in love with you already, Mr. Porygon. Unfortunately, I think it's impossible to get Porygon 2 in this game because I don't think you can get the upgrade anywhere in Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald. So that really sucks, but... and there's no Eviolite either, so like all the things I love about Porygon and Porygon 2 are just now kind of like non-existent, which is just making me sad. But our next Pokemon is going to be 925, and hopefully this one can actually evolve. It's going to be a Yanma. Didn't we already hatch a Yanma? I don't know. I feel like we've already hatched a Yanma, but this Pokemon is called Captain Vega. Okay, so CP. That's supposed to be lowercase. I'm sorry. I almost messed it up. Captain. This is like the first time I've ever used the period when using a nickname, I think. Vega. I feel like that's a reference to something, and I don't know what it is. Probably not a big surprise after the whole Code Geass thing. I'm still sorry about that. So, let's go take a look at our new Captain Vega. Ooh, it's actually a first female Pokemon. Signal Beam, Aerial Ace, Hypnosis, and Double Team. Wait, do you have Speed Boost? You do have Speed Boost. Oh, if I give you Protect, that could be really interesting. Like, or double Team Speed Boost could be really, really interesting. So, I kind of want to use the Yanma, but it's not going to be useful for the next gym. So, I don't know what to do now. Like, do I use the Yanma? Do I bring Yanma with me? I gotta bring out Ghostio. We don't need Magby anymore. I don't believe we need Rock Smash anywhere else for a while, so I kind of want to bring Yanma. Yeah, we don't have any bug types or flying types, so Yanma, yeah, you know what? We're having a new team member. Yanma's joining the party, so that is going to do it for us today, guys. So next time we will be heading towards the 4th gym. Until then, I'm Hardy Tech Yo-Yo. I actually had a story I wanted to tell in this video and I completely forgot. Oops. Not a big surprise. Until next time, I'm Hardy Tech Yo-Yo. Peace!